Okay, so like a lot of people, I'm done with Twitter. I'm sick of it. It's a trash heap. It's one of the worst places on the internet anymore. And so I wanted to kind of shut down my account and move on to other places. But I didn't want to get rid of my account. For a couple of reasons. I didn't want to delete it entirely. One is I have a bunch of content out there that points to this um, profile, and so I didn't want it to be deleted. Because, when you delete your account, eventually Twitter is going to release your handle for somebody else to use, and I didn't want that to happen. So I wanted to I wanted to go through and just delete all of the tweets that I created um, over the years that I've been on Twitter, and just going to leave this one tweet here at pinned to the top that says I'm done with Twitter. Go find me someplace else. But every other tweet that I've got out there, I wanted to get rid of. So I figure everything, well, not everything, but this will have a Power Automate solution to it. There's a lot of services that you could do it out there much easier than this, but I wanted a solution that would be free and just more than anything, I wanted something to just play around with Power Automate and just see if I could do it. So obviously, when you've got tweets, there's a lot of stuff that you can do to get rid of it. But the normal thing, if you want to delete an individual tweet, is you know go through here, say like here. Oh, not that one because that was a repost. But um, here's one. Just do that. Click the delete button. You get this pop up, and you click delete, and boom, it's gone. Well, if you've got thousands of tweets like I did or do, it's not a real easy way to do it, one at a time. Like I say, there's services out there, but you got to pay for those for the most part. Or you could create your own application, but again, the free developer access to Twitter only gives you access to do like 50 actions a month. It's utterly absurd. And beyond that, you've got to pay hundreds of dollars to be able to do anything with the Twitter API. So what I wanted to do is just play around with Power Automate Desktop and just see, hey, since I can go through here and individually delete these one at a time using the web interface for Twitter, and there's no limit on that. You can do that as much as you want. So Power Automate Desktop excels at automating those kinds of things. So I figure, okay, I'll just create an app here on Twitter, or sorry, on Power Automate. Create a flow that will go through and just automate that process of just pulling up my profile, filtering my list of existing tweets, and then deleting them one at a time. So just kind of walk you through the steps here. So we've got the first step here is it will launch a new instance of Chrome. Now, one of the things to remember with Power Automate, automating web browsers is that you need to install the plugin for that web browser in order for it to do it. So if you look at my extensions here, I do have the Power Automate extension installed for Chrome. It is right here. So you will need to have that installed on your browser before you can automate it with Power Automate. So keep that in mind. Another thing to remember is that with Power Automate Desktop, when it's running, it basically has to take over control of the computer that it's using. So it's not fast by any means, but it's just it's a fun little flow that I created in order to be able to do that. So I've got this. I want to open up the web page to the Twitter homepage, and we're going to use some of these advanced search features in Twitter in order to pull up the list of your own tweets and to delete them. So when you do that, you come up here, you come to a page, and if you go to like the advanced search page, so if I go to here, whoops, not search, search, you'll get this screen here, and you get the search box. So I'm going to focus on the search box. I'm going to automatically put in here the parameters. So I want to have, from Barrett Blake. So that's, the tweets that I've created. And then from, this date to this date. So we're just going to use that as an arbitrary thing just to find a list of tweets. Once it pulls up that list of things, so obviously it's looking at the top, it's not going to do that. So we want to go to the latest to get the list of actual tweets, and apparently I've already deleted up through there, so let's change that to 2023. There we go. So if you go to the latest tab, then it shows you the tweets that you've actually created and that are from you. And then for each of those, it's going to click on this button, hit the delete button, and then confirm that delete for each of those. So that's what I'm going to do that here. So here it's focusing on that search parameter page. It's entering the field data here. So I want to change that to 2023. And then it's got to send the enter key because it needs to simulate hitting the enter key in order for the search to run. Then here, click on the link, it goes to the latest tab. So this anchor latest goes to this latest tab. And then it's just going to loop 500 times. And it's going to say, okay, find the first tweet. Click on the hamburger menu at the top of that tweet. Click on the delete button and then confirm the delete. And just going to loop through this over and over and over again. So let's go ahead and watch that in action. So I'm going to hit run. So you can see it's going to open up Chrome. There we go. And you see it focuses on that search box, enters the information, goes to the latest tab, and then it starts deleting them. So we'll watch that run just through a couple of them. So you can see there on the left as it's running through each of those one at a time, and deleting each of those posts one after the other. So it's going to go through all those. It's going to delete all of those for me. And like I say, it's not fast. It's not efficient. But, it's free and it's fun.